Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before I get started with this video, I just want to thank all of you for the support for the channel. I just hit 2,000 subscribers. Super pumped about that. It didn't seem like it was that long ago that I cracked the 1,000 subscriber mark. Super happy with the progress, and I hope you enjoy the content. But again, thank you so much for your support. So today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about a video that I had made and pulled it off of my YouTube channel. The video was about a past video that I had made, which was about a Hyundai technician who happened to be a moderator on a Hyundai Elantra N Facebook group that I was part of that had an engine failure, and he claimed that Hyundai Corporate refused to warranty his engine. His car had about 18,000 miles on it, and there was this over-revving issue where the car revved, according to the ECU, to 8250, I think, RPM, and the car's red line is 6720. I think he says. I thought it was 6750, but regardless, it shouldn't have been possible because his car is a DCT, so the dual wet clutch transmission. I had made this long video about some of the facts that I had gathered after I had made the video, which contradicted his claim that his car was completely stock. I had laid out all of the facts that I had. I had some private message communication back and forth with him where he kind of divulged some information to me. My conclusion was that he was definitely not completely stock. I had evidence that he had an intake on there, a turbo inlet, which in the video I had explained that none of that is going to cause an engine failure or an over rev like he experienced. My conclusion was that he must have had a tune on his car. That would be the only reasonable explanation for his car doing what it did. After I got a comment on the video from a well-respected Hyundai Elantra N tuner that said what happened to his car is consistent with what happens with the DCT recall, I guess because of the software, or I know that there's also an oil pump issue with certain DCTs that I guess it can cause your car to over rev like that and do some engine damage, which sounds like what happened to his. That's the reason I took the video down, is that his conclusion made a lot more sense than my conclusion. Now, part of the reason I had to come to my conclusion is because this Hyundai Tech beats around the bush, does not give all the facts, leaves a lot of details out of his stories, embellishes some of the other ones. It's not completely my fault I came to that conclusion. He just wasn't truthful with a lot of the facts. Now, the other update to the story is that Hyundai Corporate covered part of the cost of the new car. How much of that, I don't know, and why they wouldn't cover the engine from the car that had the engine problem, because he ended up fixing that and selling that car. He claims he fixed it, made a profit on selling the car, and then Hyundai covered part of the new car. He didn't say how much, so I don't know if it was a good majority of it, or the cost of what it would have cost to replace the engine on the old car. I'm not 100% sure. So I pulled the video. There was already getting a lot of traction because I know a lot of people either watched my video on the situation, or there was another video made by Intense about the same situation. So I just wanted to clarify what happened with all that, and I owed you guys an explanation. The reason why I wanted to clarify and kind of give the update is not only because I took a video down and I wanted to explain it, but just also to kind of get across why I felt it was so important that I had made that first video, and that is because there's so much negative connotations about Hyundai as a brand and reliability and warranty coverage and all that stuff already. It puts another story out there for everyone to kind of freak out about Hyundai's reliability, like I said. there's already such negative stuff about Hyundai out there. I just wanted to clarify that this is not the story that I had presented, is not 100% of the story. Like I said, Hyundai didn't just write him off. They did cover part of his new car. However much that is, I don't know, again. But the fact is that his original story of his engine blowing, Hyundai basically denying it 3 times, and him being out of luck is not the whole story. With all that said, guys, thanks as always for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. And until the next video, peace out.